What is good, y'all? For the past couple days, I've been grinding on this game. Yes, I'm on PC, but I'm using controller. Because why not? So, since I'm already basically almost max level, I already know basically almost everything about the game. I thought I'd give you guys some tips, so let's just get straight into it. So, grinding, when you start this game, real quick, the best way to grind is to honestly get people to carry you. Honestly.
Hell no.
But if you don't have that, then as you go, right, you're going to start off with Ancient Tomb, first map, easy mode, medium mode. But then once you hit hard mode, you're actually required to have a certain level, 5 plus, 15 plus, you get the point. Infinite mode will always, in every map so far that I've seen, will always be unlocked before you unlock hardcore. For whatever reason, it's like that. But it doesn't give as much experience compared to every other mode. Even easy mode gives more than infinite in terms of XP. But it's basically just an infinite wave thing. It goes on forever. I don't think there's a cap. Hardcore is the one that gives the most experience. So if you're looking to grind, then that's the one. And then once you're level 45 plus, you will unlock challenges. This refreshes like every hour or so. And it puts in a new map that allows you to play Nightmare mode. The first map, Ancient Tomb, will cost you 1,000 gold to enter. Jungle will cost you, I think, 5,000. And then Snow will cost you 20,000 to enter. The good thing is that if you pay this price, right, and you play it and you manage to beat it, you actually get like 3 times the reward back, or 5 times. I guess it depends. But you definitely get back what you spent on it and more. Double or triple that. And it's a decent mode to grind. Decent XP and decent loot. But it is harder. And you only have one life, just like hardcore. The good thing as well is that once you unlock 40, you got to be level 45 to do challenges, right? But once you unlock it, you can start playing it right from Jungle or Ancient Tomb. So you only have one other map to unlock. So you got to be level 75 plus, and then you unlock Snow Nightmare. If it pops up and then you participate in it and you do it. Don't pay attention to this weakness dungeons element and the weakness to it. This really doesn't, like, the advantage is not that crazy. It's not really anything to get into. Dragon sucks in my opinion. Fire, never tried it. And yeah, that's about it. Right now there's an event. It's the Halloween event, a limited time apparently. It's just abandoned castle. If you're a new player and you haven't done this yet, the first time you do it, you will get these exact rewards when you complete it. The downside is that once you do it the first time, the second time onwards, you will not get jack shit. You only get 100 candy. That's it. And it's not really worth it, to be honest. And if you're a new player, you're definitely going to need somebody to carry you. Even if you're like level 100, you might be able to do it, but it would definitely take you a long time to grind it out. At least like 2 hours or so, around there.
That's crazy.
So first time you do this, man, just do it once and that's it. That's my recommendation. Unless you really want to grind candies just to like use it in the shop. This is the Halloween shop. This is the event shop, right? Sometimes they give you free candies or free gems. And there's a limit on the things you can buy, but you can buy them to a certain point, like 5 of each, for example. Except for titles. I never bought a title. It's very useless. This is the title. But if you collect 25k, you can buy Phantom, which is a mythic element and one of the best right now. If not the best. DPS wise, apparently it's the best. And then there's an event pass. The more candy you get, the more of these rewards you get. And honestly, the only thing really worth it here are the gems, because you can buy more elements with it, etc, etc. Cosmetics, if you like that, sure. And there's even a stat refund here. But aside from that, look at that, I already got some stuff here. Aside from the gems, I don't really care about anything else. Everything else is useless aside from the stat point refund. When you start this game, another thing to know is that you will have skill points. There's 3 sections: sword, element, defense. Do not put a single point into sword power unless you're like from level 1 to like 50, 60-ish. But once you pass that point, I wouldn't recommend putting anything into this, because later on you're gonna need everything into power, into element power. And if you want to put like 10 points into defense, go for it. But I would only recommend this if you suck at dodging enemies' hits. Otherwise, don't put anything into defense. Just put it all into power. Because you're just going to rely on your element more than anything. Especially once you get a good element, a good mythic, any mythic really. You're going to want to rely on just the element itself to carry you. The only good weapon in this game that has an ability, I think, so far, I haven't had the Menta Blade. I heard it was trash. But the katana, the lightning katana, is the most trendy weapon right now. And once you put the mastery into 60, which is on the side right there, I'll zoom it in, you unlock this ability. This is very good for infinite mode, or for when you play Ancient Tomb on Nightmare and you just want to grind things and your element doesn't provide you the distance you need to kill the enemies. Then boom, bing, bang, do this. Just do this ability. You can spam it over and over, and the cooldown is super low. Definitely, I'd say best sword in my opinion. And you can also upgrade it here in the shop. It gets more and more expensive though as you upgrade it. It's costing me 9,000 right now. I think every day it refreshes. So instead of costing like 100,000 something, it went down. See how the price went up? Sheesh. But you can upgrade your weapon there and it does a little bit more damage. So now we're gonna go on to the abilities that you can unlock in this game. There's 3 permanent abilities you can unlock in this game so far. The first one you will unlock will be well, it depends really. There's this frog guy. He's right at spawn, so you could say he's basically the first guy you could potentially unlock the ability of. This guy gives you double jump, permanent double jump. It's this. Boom, boom. There you go. That's all you unlock with him. This is honestly not gonna be that useful until late game, until you unlock Atlantis, which is the last map, because Atlantis has a lot of messed up infrastructure, and so you're gonna need that double jump for a lot of stuff to get through walls, etc., etc. This is the merchant. You talk to him, look, and he has the corrupted shards. I would say this is not worth it though. Too many gems. It's almost three. That's literally almost 30 element summons where you could potentially get a corrupted element just to buy a corrupted shard. Not really worth it, in my opinion. Hell no. The main purpose of this guy is to get the 5 frog legs. This is where you get it, this guy. So yeah, it's pretty handy, honestly. It helps you like travel around and all that. The second ability is gonna be the one you unlock at jungle. Let me skip there. Once you're in jungle, right, you're gonna want to go straight into this cave, which has angry gorillas. There's a bunch of apes here. They won't do anything though as long as you don't hit them because they're all asleep. But on occasions you find these guys. Bruh. And then there's gonna be a wizard in here. This guy right here will give you an enchanted blade. It's an ability basically. All it does, honestly the worst ability, permanent ability in the game in my opinion, is that it does this to your sword. Depending on your element is depending what color it'll be, but they all do the same thing. It just buffs your damage on your weapon. I just hit that guy 425. It's not even turned on. Now let me turn on the ability. 446. Only like an extra 20 points or so of extra damage. This also affects the ability of the weapon, but it does not affect your element at all. Also, since I'm already here, I might as well tell you guys that to get some of these abilities, like the ones I'm going to show you right now, to get the snow ability, which is going to be V2, which is this dash, you just dash further, and when you dash around enemies, you also like blow them away. See I'm like blowing them away. See, doesn't do any damage, but it just gives you farther distance with the dash. It's also going to be vital in Atlantis when you want to dodge the boss's hits. On this section right here, I decided to just do a voiceover because it's better. So basically what I'm talking about here is that every map, I don't know about Ancient Tomb, but definitely jungle and snow, there is a chance that a blood moon will pop up. I think the best chances of it popping up are in jungle. That's what I hear at least. And it's like a 1 in 20 or 30 chance that it'll pop up. And when it does, there's also another chance that when you get that blood moon, that a mob will spawn that will drop the evil amulets. Best way to know if you're going to get a blood moon or not is to give it like 20 or 30 seconds every time you redo the run. You don't even need to move from spawn. Just wait 20 or 30 seconds, and if you don't get the dark sky by then, just reset until you do, so you can get the evil amulet. Also, when you the more people you have in your party and that you have them added, they have to be added, they'll give you a 10 XP boost on everything in the dungeon, except for the master and your element, I believe. But XP overall for your level, they'll give it to you. 10% XP as long as you have them added and they're doing the dungeon with you. It happens a lot in this game where people just go AFK. Alright, this is where the NPC's at. To talk to this guy successfully, if you're low level and you're worried this guy will kill you, just either lure this guy over here and make him follow you, right? Keep the aggro on him, right? Until he's like out of aggro distance, which is basically just means that to the point where he doesn't try to attack you. So you keep the distance far like that. He will reset though, sadly. So you'd have to talk to him real quick. So what I would do is leave the guy I killed that was here, leave him alive and kill this guy instead. And he will give you V2. For V2, you're gonna need some air orbs. You're gonna need some the evil amulets I was talking about, the 2 evil amulets, and you're gonna need a few other things which I forgot, but they're basic stuff. What's the difficult thing is gonna be the evil drives and the evil amulets. I have 100 gems. Let's roll. I would not recommend rolling for this because mythic is the. Ooh, I almost did that. The mythic reaper you can buy here in the Halloween event still. It's a rare chance it'll pop up, but it costs 15,000 candy, and you can just get it for free there. Unless you want to try and get corrupted. If you want to get corrupted elements in this game, you have to roll it here. Apparently, it's the only way I've gotten corrupted so far. There's also a Halloween guy, a vampire. I don't know if he's gonna be permanent or not in the game, but he is the only other guy you can go to buy an element. He doesn't give you corrupted elements though. You can only get that where I was, where you summon and you waste gems. But this guy, every 3 hours, he'll give you. See, mine's on cooldown still. He'll give you an element if you pay a certain amount of gold. As you level up, the gold amount will increase further. For this map, by the way, don't do easy mode. You don't want to do easy mode. It's not going to give you as much as if you did snow on hardcore. It gives 4 times XP. Better luck. I mean, better loot luck, even though you most likely already have the rewards by then, by the time you unlock hardcore. But you'll still don't do Atlantis easy, just do Atlantis medium. So once you unlock Atlantis easy, still keep doing snow hardcore until you unlock Atlantis medium. You'll be straight. This guy here doesn't do jack shit. He's just like a budget Sasuke. He just tells you if the merchant is in the map. But the merchant spawns every single hour for 20 minutes. So you just gotta look for him. And right now with the new update, he spawns on that little edge over there where I told you guys about. And that's about it, guys. That's how you grind the game, you know? There's also the wings. These wings, these golden wings. You get these from the Halloween store guy. It costs 10,000 candy. Hey, free candy. It'll pop up here. I already bought them. They're this one. And it gives you a permanent 10 XP boost for your leveling. Not for the mastery, I think, but definitely for the leveling of your character. At least that's what it says. Huh. And that's about it for this game, man. You can also get candies by talking to some of the NPCs that are on the map. Every 20 minutes, I think they refresh, so you can get another 5 candy. Or what you could do is also do the daily quests. The Halloween daily quests, they give you a lot of candy. So every day just log in for that.